This episode of Inside High School Sports is brought to you by Berkshire Hathaway and real estate salesperson Jessica Best, your best friend in real estate, serving you in the Glow region, Monroe County, and beyond. Also brought to you by Western New York Concrete. Pave your way to success. Since 1946, Western New York Concrete has been proud to provide their concrete services throughout the Genesee County area and the rest of Western New York. Contact them today for custom driveways, custom concrete patios, and more. Western New York Concrete, 343-6850. There was plenty to be proud of at Byron-Bergen this spring season. The golf team won its first sectional title in program history, and the girls' track and field team won back-to-back championships. Hear from both teams discuss their journey to success.
All right, here with the Byron-Bergen golf team, first sectional championship in program history. Coach, you had a great group this year. It's really been building the past several years, and can you discuss the growth of the program over the past few years, culminating with this championship and just the excitement level that you experienced once you saw it all come to fruition?
Yeah, we had an awesome year, and with this group of seniors we had, it has been a long time coming. These guys have been battling for the last few years. We lost in the finals the last 2 years in a row, so finally getting over the hump and winning a title was fun, especially with these guys. And the big thing with our team this year is we had 6 really good golfers. We didn't have 1 or 2 guys that really were way out front. Everybody was a solid golfer, and that's really what carried our team to the end. They were sick of hearing me say, just hit your average and we could win it, right? Because the last couple of years that wasn't the case. If we hit our average, we probably weren't going to win. This year we just needed to do that, and they did it. They played their best golf. We shot our best round, one of our best rounds right in the finals. So it was a great culmination with these guys. And no one moment sticks out. It just at the end when I finally realized at the turn that we pretty much had it locked up, we really just couldn't fall off the rails and we were going to win it. I was just excited to just go around and watch them all play, and then I didn't tell them, but they pretty much knew that we were going to win it once we made the turn. So the finals were a lot of fun. Their families got to come out, which golf families don't get to come out and watch a lot. So to have their families there, watch them come up the 18th fairway, putt it out, and then all the stuff that we just have never done before, like the fire trucks home and the parties afterwards, and it was great. It was a lot of fun with these guys. They're a great group of kids, and they played great golf. They played really well at the end when it counted the most, so it was fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's always a dream to win sectionals. First time in school history. Me and Ryan, I don't know what we were up, 11 strokes at the turn. I mean, I didn't really know we were up by that much until we were done. They don't want to tell us early. But it was pretty crazy. A lot of emotions going through.
Yeah, a lot of these kids, or our teammates, have been playing for a couple years now. They just kept on improving. Cody Carlson stepped up big time this year. It helped us. He's like top 4 in most of our matches, and was a counting score for us.
Yeah, I just enjoyed it in the moment pretty much, and that's been our goal all season, to see it finally come through at the end. Felt pretty good. I just say we hold ourselves to the highest standard possible. Even though we didn't lose a match all year, we're trying to compete amongst each other and trying to get the best score possible. So that really drove us to scoring really good scores and not losing.
A sectional championship special enough, but you're the first ever in program history.
Yeah, it feels good. I've been trying to win a sectional patch my whole high school career, so to finally happen, ended on a good note. The last couple of years was sad losing in the finals, but I'm glad it could happen this year.
I've been golfing with Ryan for the last 3 years and David for a couple of years. 4 of our top 6 were seniors. They've all been golfing for a while, so we just really needed to buckle down and win this one for them.
Of course, this group is special, first sectional championship in program history, but kind of like I asked the guys, what can you define it to one thing or a couple of things that really make this group extra special? We talked about the depth, the leadership, all of the above, but what really drives them to succeed the way that they have this season?
Well, it was consistency. These guys took their preparation serious, right? On days when it was questionable weather and other teams weren't out the golf course, we were out there. We're out there hitting the balls in the rain. We played in the snow. We practiced early indoors. All of those things. Like, they came into the season with one goal, and I was proud to watch them accomplish that goal. It was no secret. I mean, taking second twice in a row, they had one goal this year, and I, from day one, we just talked about it being possible if they stay consistent and do the right things. And at the end, like I said, they played great golf. I was super proud of them. Brendan's a junior, he's back. And one of the cool things was on the ride home, they were already talking about, even though, like Brendan said, 4 out of 6 are seniors, they were talking about next year, right? Because Cody Carlson's back, and he's just an 8th grader, but we have other young kids in our program that can already shoot well. So they're already talking about next year, and hey, we can do this next year too. So,
all right, the Byron-Bergen girls track and field team. Coach, we were trying to count the championships before the interview began. It's closing in on double digits if it's not there already. A proud program here in Byron-Bergen. Just, can you discuss the history of the program and how these girls measure up to all the champions that have come before them?
So we've had a strong girls track program for the last 20 years. But especially the last 3 years, we've been Genesee Region champs the last 3 years, back to back to back, and they were Section 5 champs the last 2 years back to back. And the year before that, I think they finished second by like 2 or 3 points. So these 4 girls especially have been a part of that recent program that has been super strong.
It was really fun, just checking the standings and seeing what the score was at. People were still, trying to get PRs and really push themselves still. But yeah, it was really fun. And then we were also just trying to lift up the boys and cheer them on towards the end of the meet as well.
I feel like there was a lot of things that didn't go how it was planned, but then there was also things that we didn't expect to happen, and that kind of just made up for the little bumps in the road.
What are some strategies you girls use to motivate each other, not only as individuals, but working towards the team goal as well? What are some strategies you use to motivate one another, and how did you use those strategies during that championship meet to come out victorious?
Definitely cheering on and off the track, definitely in the tent, getting each other ready, getting each other pumped with pep talks, with just cheering each other on, and definitely screaming inside the track while we get yelled at by the refs and stuff.
It's helped a lot. We're super positive and we always cheer each other on, and it's just safe for all of us. We work together.
Everybody contributed to this title, but you really had a fantastic meet, really leading the way. What was your mindset going into that meet, and what allowed you to come away so successful individually?
I just think about the team, honestly. It's more of all of us together than individual. Just coaches and teammates, they just make you want to push yourself and do the best you can.
Now, you girls have been together for a long time. I mentioned the familial atmosphere. So winning with a group of girls that you're so familiar with, how much extra special does that make it? You're all friends, I'm sure. You all hang out in different sports and whatnot. How much extra special does that make it?
It makes it very special. We're such a big, diverse group of kids in all atmospheres, and it's really special to win with friends, people we've been friends with for a long time, or been on the track team with since 7th grade, or been through high school with.
I feel like it's nice to think that we're all working for the same thing, because it's not just individual. Everything that every girl does, it matters. It contributes to points towards the team and everything.
How much have the coaches played into the success of Byron-Bergen track and field?
The coaches are amazing. They really are just always lifting everyone up, checking everyone's PRs, cheering them on when they get a PR. They're helping at all the field events, making their rounds. And you really feel supported when you're on the track team, whether you're a star or whether you're just trying to get a PR for yourself. They're always there to help you out, give you pointers, and just cheer you on. So yeah, they're awesome.
This episode of Inside High School Sports is brought to you by Berkshire Hathaway and real estate salesperson Jessica Best, your best friend in real estate, serving you in the Glow region, Monroe County, and beyond. Also brought to you by Western New York Concrete. Pave your way to success. Since 1946, Western New York Concrete has been proud to provide their concrete services throughout the Genesee County area and the rest of Western New York. Contact them today for custom driveways, custom concrete patios, and more. Western New York Concrete, 343-6850.